So here we go. Should be a good one. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. There's a counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Misses with that uppercut. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. The courage on display here is incredible. Both going for the KO. It's so obvious. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Here we go for round two. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Just missed with that hook. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of defense here at all. No rest for the weary. Well done with that counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That bell could not have... On to the third. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Has to to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Only catching air with that hook. Nice counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. And a round that seemed like... Here we go to the fourth round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on the end. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Just missing with the right uppercut. Punching. A perfect counter lands. No rest for the weary. That counter punch caught him clean. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. On to the fifth we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got... I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are ready.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
Nice defense on that right hook. That hook won't score. Just missed with that hook. So the final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. They say this is the beginning of round 6. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
I have no idea what they had left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray landed against Rebecca.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Defense.
Whoa, Johnny. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Tried to score with the uppercut. They exchange punches. Beautiful counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Sugar Ray is down. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
I've got to see that again.
Talk about Robinson in that last round. You got it. Round 7, here we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
No rest for the weary. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Punch, counter punch. That counter shot lands. That uppercut just missed. Like to see more jabs. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
How about that time counter shot? You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music. And we enter the 8th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
And he scores with the counter. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Nice counter. Just misses right uppercut. Good counter punch. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's level. Let's go.
me your gloves. Good work. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you okay?
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? I need you to focus on what...
Box.
Now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off.
Let's do it.
getting back into the fight that round. Right, let's get out.
Let's do it.
Nothing stupid, man. Come on.
Come back with that left hook. Look at his hand positioning.
Hey, keep on top of it. Come on. Good shot. Good shot.
And time.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on, switch on.